Oh, I'm sorry. Did we interrupt you watching Schindler's List?
What could that possibly have been? Well, I don't know, but it's when Instagram serves you up things, it looked like a picture of a very sad family.
Oh, those.
And I was.
Wow, I'm dizzy from laughing.
Yeah.
I hurt myself.
I was just trying to silence my phone, and instead I turned up the volume.
Like the most excruciating sound I think I've ever heard my whole life.
To maximum volume as well, not just a little sound.
To what age did the oldest cat on record live? We're talking, this is an old...
Well, we got to start listing all the singing cats.
First of all, funny answers only. It has to be in their 20s, right?
No, I'm going to say 30s.
You think a cat made it to its 30s?
I think there was
Are we talking like lions and tigers?
Talking to
House cats.
household pussycat.
Okay.
Oh, household pussycat.
I'm going to say like 34.
30.
Because there was like a shepherd in like New Zealand, like a dog that lived to be like 30 or something ridiculous. Like set the record for, I might be totally wrong, but like it was
the story at least.
Allegedly, this dog lived to be like 30 years old.
Zach, what would you do if Olive the pug lived to be like 30?
I would rejoice.
Yeah. We'd all rejoice.
We were just talking about it. If we won the Powerball, one of the things that we would spend at least half the money on is to find a way for Olive to live to forever.
Oh,
that's what we want.
Half the money?
You would spend $100 million on just like, okay, make sure this pug lives forever. And then we would do it and they would be like, we got her another 6 months.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're talking quality of life, right? So,
oh yeah.
What can we possibly do at a certain point?
Yeah, there was who was it that told you about the dog heart transplant?
Oh, Neil.
Okay. Yeah. Who was apparently there was a dog that had heart issues and they could send for some ungodly amount of money, dog
Sweden
to Italy
or Italy.
Yeah. To get a heart transplant. And I was like, but the dog was like 14 or something.
Yeah.
Right? Was that part of it? I'd spend the money. But it is weird to just be like, all right, have fun in Italy.
It's interesting because I don't subscribe to the cloning facet.
It's not the same.
The cloning
animal
doing things to try and keep your pet, your companion alive and healthy seems totally reasonable. But the other people that are like, I want to clone my pet seem like, it makes me question whether or not they actually have a relationship with their pet at all.
It's not the DNA, it's the life experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes dead is better.
Sometimes dead is better.
Scientists right now are working on dog longevity.
I saw.
Is this really? Finally, we're doing it?
Finally, we're doing it.
Someone's doing it?
But then I did see someone once say, like, dogs live a short amount of time because imagine if your dog outlived you, how sad they would be.
I also want to add that we in this room all love and take care of our dogs.
Yes.
And we know a lot of people that do, but universally, most people don't.
Mm-hmm.
Across the globe, it probably makes sense that dogs and cats only live as long as they tend to because they don't get taken care of the way ours.
But we want that special juice, whatever they're working on. We want that, like, that death becomes
Are you
her
gonna take a
Casper juice.
Take a little sippy sip. They say, this can extend the life of your dog, and maybe you're siphoning off a
surefire way to get dog zombies.
I mean, I'd be okay with that. What do they eat? Do they eat brains? Maybe they eat love.
Cat brains.
Cat. Yeah. 34.
I'm going 29. I don't think it cracked 30.
I'm going to say I'm a hard 34.
Would Leonardo DiCaprio date it? Should be the question you're asking yourself.
No, absolutely no.
Pat, aged out of Leo.
Yeah.
29, 30.
He said 34.
34. I'm going with 34.
It does feel like it should be older than the oldest dog.
It should be ridiculous.
Think about how old this cat looks. It's got a little cane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Michael Caine.
Problem is you meet a cat and it looks like Wilfred Brimley. It has a face that is seemed to experience 1,000 millennia and wisdom in its eyes. And then you go, how old's your cat? And they go 3.5.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell with cats sometimes. I'm going to say 35 just to Price is Right.
Why?
AJ.
Wow. James.
No.
You snuffled that one out.
No.
Like the true piggy you are.
35?
The oldest cat on record is Creme Puff, a mixed tabby from Austin, Texas, who lived to be an astonishing 38 years and 3 days.
Wow.
So,
3 days.
To give you some perspective, Creme Puff was born in 1967 and died in 2005.
Wow.
What?
We were talking about the scientists getting that special pet juice. We got to find Creme Puff.
So-
Take whatever cream Puff has
that
and figure it out.
cat came. It came to be in Beatlemania, and then it wound up not only getting to see the invention of the internet,
Outlived 2 Beatles? 1 Beatle, 2 Beatles?
2 Beatles.
2 Beatles.
Yeah.
And then was around for
9/11.
I'm good 9/11. I'm just
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
Got to see Death Cab for Cutie.
How many Matrixes? 2
3.
Matrixes?
I
Wouldn't
think-
have been Matrixes?
I think it's 3.
I think all of them.
All
Yeah.
of them?
Oh, yeah. Well, not
Not the
newest.
fourth.
Yeah.
Not the fourth.
So
That's
for the best.
incredible. Wow. The thing, when I hear stuff like that, though, I often wonder, like, were they keeping good tabs on the cat?
Let me tell
Like,
you.
did they know that were they sure it was the same cat the
Right.
whole time?
I see.
Jake Perry, her owner, attributed her record-breaking lifespan to unique diet and special care, including bacon, eggs, and coffee with cream.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like maybe that's what we've all been doing wrong the whole time is we need to feed them like a 60-year-old man in the 50s.
Maybe.
Bacon, eggs, and coffee with cream.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right.
See, I mean, I would stick around if I was that cat.
That's true. When you have it that good. When did that start, though? Because think about how long of this life of the cat. Did they start when the cat was 6 with the bacon, eggs, the coffee and cream? Or did the cat already cross the 25-year-old mark and they said, might as well start giving it bacon, eggs, coffee and cream?
Let's try to kill this cat faster.
Some of it doesn't factor into the longevity at all,
if
right?
any of us fed any of our animals that right now, they'd instantly die.
Not the eggs.
The
Our
eggs are
dog
fine.
gets
The
eggs
coffee,
almost every
but the
single
coffee
day.
and cream would kill poor Remy.
Did this cat have like a MySpace? Like, are there videos of this cat like later in its years?
Did this cat meme?
Oh, yeah. You can find photos of Creme Puff and there might be videos. Yeah.
It looks like there's videos of.
Is this old Creme Puff or young Creme
Is
Puff?
that
The photo's in black and white. Creme Puff.
Yeah, I'd love to
birth
see
photo.
it.
that looks like a
picture.
taxidermied cat, and I don't mean that as a joke. I mean genuinely, that looks. I mean, I guess if I was a 38-year-old cat,
I'm with AJ though. I want to see the documents.
We'll investigate more and report back.
All you gotta do is feed him
vet
cream
reports
and
on Creme
cough.
Puff.
I don't know.
This happens in a lot of those countries that claim to have the oldest living people. They go, well, what's your record keeping look like when these people were supposedly born? And it's not very good.
No, fudge the numbers.
They fudge the numbers.
Flip the books.
That
Yeah.
was their sister. Fudge the numbers.
What did she eat?
I don't know if she died at 28.
James, introduce the show without using the name, the word question, or the word trivia.
Welcome to our comedy podcast, an informational show with jokes along the way, where a joke is as good as a response.
Now do it without using the letter E. No, please don't.
That was James Willems.
I am James Willems.
I'm Elise Willems. I ask the questions, and I'm joined by AJ Locasio
Hello, I'm AJ Locasio.
and Zach Anner.
Hey there.
Oh,
Nice. That was a good one.
he's happy today.
Not like usual, Zach.
Not like usual
No,
cranky
curmudgeon-y
Zach.
Zach.
Yeah.
I'm only a curmudgeon on this podcast.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. The rest of life, you're
in life,
delightful.
I'm filled with joy.
Uh-huh.
That is true. I always have more questions than we need, and then I kind of read the room and feel it out and see which questions to ask you.
That sounds nice.
What is the Ben Franklin effect?
It's when you're just trying to fly your damn kite. You always get struck by lightning.
It's when you get hit and your whole body goes.
I lost my keys again. Oh no,
they're in the sky. The Ben Franklin. Is that when you get
up a lot on this podcast?
Yeah, he does come up a lot.
He's a pretty major historical figure. I would say one of the most important human beings of all time.
One of our
maybe?
most stylish.
Oh, quit blowing Benjamin Franklin, James.
I would. I wouldn't be the first. He loved those prostitutes as well.
I think the Benjamin Franklin effect, and I have a real answer, is when people think because he's on the money, he must have been a president.
Ooh.
And it's like when you have such renown in some field that you get attributed a title that you never had.
Okay.
Like people think that my body will be studied for science after I die.
Because you eat cream, coffee, and cats.
And everything that's wrong with it. But I'm really just an average woman with IBS.
Yeah.
Got to cut her open.
Got to find out what's going on in here.
Whoa. I guess Benjamin Franklin is the only political figure, right, that is on a paper currency.
No, there's Hamilton, which...
Oh, yeah.
Right?
He was a rapper.
Is on the coin.
It's true. I used to carry around Sacagawea coins when I was doing at a Ren fair when I worked as Jack Sparrow because it was fun to just have a bag of gold coins to trade.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that lovely?
Still get those?
I'm sure you can. You can get any kind of currency except the penny.
No, by those he meant you dressed as Jack Sparrow at a Ren fair.
Those moments.
Yeah.
No. Ben Franklin effect. Is it when you get so frightened that your hair does that weird thing that his did, where it becomes like a backwards, like a U shape on your head, but it grows out on the side? I guess, that was just the standard look, but it's the length on the sides that gets me.
Going back for a second to your currency thing, did you guys hear about how Steve Wozniak, the Woz, he
prints his own $2 bills?
He prints his own $2 bills to use. He gets them printed.
Why, though?
Like custom printed $2 bill?
Tax billionaires.
Wait, what do you mean? Does he ring up the mint and go, hey guys, it's me. I'm going to need some more $2 bills.
He has his own mint printer that he can legally print $2 bills. And I used to have a lot of $2 bills.
I have one in my wallet right now.
Remember when you were a kid and someone said, if you have a $2 bill, it's worth $7. And you're like, what?
No, I don't remember
it's
that.
Not true?
No. No, because we had $2 bills in Canada well into my childhood. They were
toonie. You guys had the toonie,
right? Well, I still remember the $2 bill, which I believe the Queen was on. But then we switched to the toonie. The big thing with the toonie was lore that if you put it in the freezer, you could pop out the center. What?
I have a $2 bill in my wallet.
Right out of your wallet.
So is that Sacagawea?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sacagawea. She looks not as you would expect. Who the hell is that? Is that Hamilton?
No, Hamilton's the 10.
Who's this mystery? Who's this handsome lad?
You probably should say underneath his portrait.
It says, Jefferson.
But you think the Ben Franklin effect is that you have your hair like Beaker the Muppet because you've been electrocuted.
Yeah, basically. That's what happens. You see some lightning and it just scares you so bad.
I don't like people on currency at all.
Yeah, I don't really need
I would rather have national, like historical monuments or even natural monuments and stuff like that. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want people's faces.
I would like other faces.
Labubu's.
Like George Clooney.
Yeah, George Clooney and Labubu's are two most national.
I feel like that they should change the money every year based on who's popular that year.
Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter
would definitely be on at least the $10 bill. I'm going to say higher, hopefully.
Maybe the 20.
Maybe a $20 bill.
James, did you answer this one?
It was just so forgettable.
I said the get struck by lightning on the kite.
Right.
I answered it right away. Very funny, very firm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very funny, very firm.
Well, the Ben Franklin effect, you're all wrong, but I think those were all very good guesses.
I think Zach's answer was actually pretty brilliant.
Zach's was it came from a place of substance, really and truly.
Unlike whatever I said.
Yeah, I wasn't even going for laughs. I'm always going for the right answer.
Yeah.
It's a psychological phenomenon in which a person likes someone more after that person does them a favor. So, which I feel like is a phenomenon we're familiar with. Where like if you do someone a favor, they're more likely to like you because it's like they feel like
that's just basic human.
But it's called the Ben Franklin effect because he had a thing where like with a rival legislator where there was like a library and there was like this book, and then Ben Franklin like borrowed the book or some shit, and then like the guy sent the book, and then
did you research
but
this?
even the,
Yeah, are you making this up?
It seems like you're Googling the answer right now. Hurriedly trying to describe
it's like I think they were like rivals, but then there was this scarce book that you couldn't find. So Ben asked if he could use the book, even though they were rivals. The guy sent it to him. He returned it and expressed his appreciation. And then when they met in the house again, which they had never done before, it was very civil, and they became friends until their death.
So it's named after Ben Franklin, but the other guy got him the book. It doesn't seem like Ben Franklin had the effect.
Yeah.
Seems like the other guy had the effect.
I don't think that this is effect worthy.
No, I don't think so.
Just doing someone a favor.
Yeah.
How can you name that?
It's a phenomenon where you're
after someone who received a favor.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? What was
we don't know. He doesn't
rival
get
legislator
the named after
That's
him.
it? That stinks that this guy created a whole effect
He didn't.
of
though.
doing a favor. The most basic.
Let's reach into our brain and somehow describe this thing about being nice to people.
So
Yeah,
AJ
what do we call it?
got me. AJ had a very thoughtful gift for me
Mhm.
before we started recording. He got me this Tasmanian devil shirt.
How can you tell it's a Tasmanian devil
Because
shirt?
it's got Taz on it.
But what's he from?
It's from Looney Tunes.
Oh, right.
Which
'cause
it says right
on the
above
shirt.
him. Yeah.
Because I mentioned that I never had a Looney Tunes shirt on a previous episode of this podcast.
Mhm.
So that would be like me saying that that's the Zach Anner effect.
Yeah, you
when
get
people
credit.
do nice things for me.
You
That-
dislike them less,
Yeah.
slightly.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, as the person who gave the gift, I feel slighted. I feel like that's an unfair, that we should name it after whoever the rival legislator
That's what I
is.
said.
Yeah.
It might be that because Ben Franklin kind of explained it in his autobiography. So he really was the person that the psychological phenomenon he recognized.
But this doesn't need a name.
It's not a psychological phenomenon. He liked a dude who did something nice for him.
Yeah.
He'd go,
No.
strange
No.
outlier.
That's not what it is. The dude liked him more once he could do Benjamin Franklin a favor. So it's not even that you like the person that's doing you the favor
the
more.
legislator.
Yeah, the legislator liked Benjamin Franklin because he could do him a favor. People like when
this
they can
changes-
do
This
you
changes
favors.
everything.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that totally. Okay.
So by doing someone a favor, even if you don't like them, the
You're more
phenomenon
inclined
is
to
you will
like
like
them.
them more after.
Yes.
I understand
So
now.
I like Zach more,
We-
even though that's not a favor necessarily.
We interpreted it as Benjamin Franklin was like, oh, I like this guy because he got me this book.
Yep.
But
yeah.
also, like, he was so appreciative of the shirt.
Yeah.
So that's probably does a lot for
I
you.
think that's just normal human. Hey, this person that I had a rivalry
But Ben
with.
clocked
It's
it.
more complicated, so I understand it
Yeah.
now. I still think it should have been named after the guy,
Yeah.
not Benjamin Franklin. But I understand why it appears to be a phenomenon now. And it still doesn't seem too much like a phenomenon. It just seems like we're human beings
just
and
basic-
we're supposed to connect to each other. And
You had a meaningful connection. Is
Yeah.
really all that is.
What stupid things could we
Name.
Oh my
claim
gosh.
to?
Yeah.
Like, just
that phenomenon when you play like a weird little bit of music on your phone.
yeah.
For
And everyone
1
in
second.
the
1
room
second.
laughs.
Yeah.
The Anner effect.
No, it'd
Yeah.
have to be like, it'd be the Willems effect because
Because
I
it
was the
affected
first
you,
person to
yeah.
tell the
is
story.
it's when something unexpected is played on the phone right when it's not supposed to, and then it just brings a lot of joy.
Yeah.
That's the Willems
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
List these famous Zachs in order of age from youngest to oldest.
Am
Wow.
I in the list?
All right.
Do you think you're famous?
Wow.
Mr. Big Time?
He
Well-
spoke to Oprah.
Of course, you're in the list. You're in the list.
Oh, okay. All right.
Absolutely. Zack Snyder,
Okay.
Zac Efron, Zach Galifianakis, Zach Anner, Zachary Quinto.
So
Oh, this is tough.
So
They're all
where you
hovering
go
around.
above and below Anner.
So here are the 5. Snyder, Efron, Galifianakis, Anner, and Quinto.
Yeah. So we got to just go above and below, and then we'll sort from there. This is one of those fun questions where we basically pull out a
Yeah.
chalkboard.
And
Yeah.
I'm going
And
to go
group.
out on a limb and say I'm younger than everyone.
No, not than Zac Efron.
Zac Efron's got to be the youngest.
No way. There's no way. Look at
Right?
you.
Oh,
Look at you and
you're
look at
right.
him.
You're right. right.
Zac Efron sounds like the youngest on this list, but then I would say probably Anner.
Yeah.
Anner, and then Quinto. Let's see. Then there's
There's one
Galifianakis.
deceiving person in
There's
there.
Galifianakis, Quinto, and Snyder.
Well, Zach Galifianakis is the one that you go, I don't know.
Zach
I feel like
Galifianakis.
Snyder might be the oldest.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Snyder's the oldest. And then I would probably say Galifianakis, Quinto, Anner, Efron.
Is it Quinto? Am I saying it right? Or is it like Quinto?
I don't know.
Quinto.
I've always heard Quinto.
I've heard Quinto,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Jacare Quinto.
I think about how
Yeah, I
John
like that.
Lithgow, like, I didn't just pull his name out of thin air, but it's what was said on TV all the time.
Sure, I'm just being,
You know,
I just like saying it
John,
that way.
Being a
John
country.
Lithgow is also something that was
Jacare
always
Quinto.
said in commercials and stuff.
Buenos dias, Jacare Quinto.
I think I would have more fondness if that's how you said his name.
But is a Z in any language, is that ever pronounced as a J?
No, I mean in Spain, like the Spanish S, but maybe it's like Zachary Quinto.
Zachary. Well, I don't think it'd be a Z though,
Yakari.
unfortunately.
Yeah, Yakari.
Jacare Quinto. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
What did
my-
we say?
I
So
said Snyder
Efron.
oldest.
yes.
Oh, we were going to start from oldest and then go to youngest.
Okay, we'll do that.
Snyder.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to say Galifianakis, Quinto, Anner, Efron.
Elise, I
That's-
agree with that.
Do you know what years any of these men were born?
No,
One of them.
don't do that. Don't do that to us. We can't do that. Zach Efron, I don't know, 1996. It's going to be something we're just like, oh, he's
Well,
younger.
I was in college when High School Musical came out.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you
So
go.
we
It's
know
close.
he was in high school.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's provable.
The two that I don't know about would be Galifianakis and Quinto.
Yeah, because I have a feeling Zach Galifianakis is going to be younger than, because you would think Zachary Quinto.
He's probably not as old as we think we
He's
are.
got that full beard, and he's just got.
because probably when he was 31 doing stand-up comedy, he looked like a 40-year-old.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen Zach Galifianakis in years. What's he up to?
We saw him do stand up maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So he was doing that.
No
He's
one
funny.
told him that that COVID was over.
I think he
So
lives in
he's
British
still in
Columbia.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
maybe he's not in the LA scene as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to start from youngest or oldest?
Let's start from youngest.
All right. The youngest is Zach
This Zach?
Efron.
Yeah. No
Ah,
way.
there we
No
go.
way. Hey,
Zach? What?
not even close.
How old?
He's born in 87.
Oh, he and him are the same age.
Then that spry Christmas goose, Zach Anner.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Wow.
Zachary, pardon me. Zachary Quinto.
Yeah, there we got
All
it.
right.
1977.
Same year as Star Wars.
Heroes.
Then
Remember Heroes?
Zach Galifianakis, 69.
Yeah.
Snyder, 66.
Yep.
So wait, when was
Wow.
the cat born? Let me see. The cat was born in
The cat older than
67.
all of them?
The
Well, the cat's
cat
dead,
was
so-
born 1 year after Zack Snyder was born.
Wow.
Wow.
And so that cat would have seen 300.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Sucker
Sucker Punch. Perfect.
That's what finally killed the cat.
Yeah, I watched Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Froze.
On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times a day?
Well, is it
Depends
Elise
what we're
Willems?
talking
Is
about.
it Elise
Who are
Willems?
we talking about?
She's
Yeah.
Canadian.
That's
You're
true.
Canadian.
She's not American.
Oh, okay. All right. 22 times a day. Blink.
No,
'Cause I
not
conserve
nearly
my
enough.
blinks.
Not nearly enough.
Maybe-
I went to the eye doctor and I was like, I think my vision's getting worse. And they were like, your prescription is the same as it's been for like the last 15 years. Your eyes are just insanely dry. And I
You
was
did
like,
it 11 times in that sentence, just so you know.
Well, now I have now I have
You've already hit your
24.
quota.
Now I have 12 left.
Wait, you should be blinking more to keep the eyes moisturized. Cover.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
I'm
problem.
saying that's why my eyes are so dry,
Yeah, I
is because I
think-
don't blink enough.
I can chalk this up to not seeing those Clear Eyes commercials with Ben Stein anymore. Like,
Right.
It doesn't because
Wait, tell me about these commercials. I don't know what they are.
it's like
Do you really not? No?
you don't know these commercials.
No.
For dry, clear eyes, red eyes, or for dry,
You'd
red
have
eyes,
a
clear eyes
giant
is a hit.
eyeball that has all red and veiny,
Oh.
and then they would splash it, which was supposed to be the eye drops, and then
Yeah.
it would get rid of all the red and it would clear up. But as a kid, I was like, my eyes are wet. Why I don't like? Why do
I want to make them wetter.
Wait,
Come on,
was it
try.
a real like prop eyeball?
I think
At first, I think there was,
then
and
it
there
became a
And
is.
then
Furry
I think
eyeball.
it was, an animation.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a computer generated one in the 90s when that original craze came around. you
Yeah,
know?
but it was Ben Stein.
Could we buy the prop eyeball at auction? I wonder.
Oh.
Someone
this
must
is what
still
the
have such an important
Patreon is
object.
for.
Yeah, that's
Actually, the
Patreon's for.
Patreon is for me to go to the soapbox derby.
That's-
Oh, right.
yeah, that's
no,
what-
the Red Bull.
The Red Bull
specifically the Red
soapbox
Bull
derby.
soapbox
Wait, you want to
derby.
go or you want to participate?
She wants to go.
I don't care what capacity I go in as
Oh.
a spectator, as a participant.
No, participant, please.
I
What
wanna-
would be would you be Paddington in like a little Paddington
Oh,
wagon?
in an umbrella or something.
Yeah. What would Paddington
My
ride in?
dream-
People don't want to see Paddington crash.
Yes, they do.
No, they
Stuart
don't.
Little in a little paper boat.
I watched a video. I've for some time now have desperately wanted to go to the Red Bull soapbox derby more than anything. And I recently saw. I mean, I've seen many videos of it, but I recently saw one of someone dressed as ET in a
I saw this.
cart,
Yeah.
and I was crying.
She's
I was
crying.
laughing so
But
hard.
the whole story is I'm working on something on my computer and she's sitting behind me. And then I just hear her say, God, I would love to go to the Red Bull soapbox derby. And then I turn around and she's already watching a video of ET going down the hill with tears in her eyes laughing. So
That's we should go as the guys with the coconuts in Monty Python, but we're riding on a horse, but we've got the little helmet.
That's really good.
We would
But
both
we'd-
be severely injured.
We could have a Trojan horse situation.
Oh, a Trojan horse is a
Ooh.
good one, especially if it's crammed full of people. So when it crashes, just everyone comes tumbling
All
out.
four of us with little eye holes so we can see the
I got an idea, guys.
Great, let's do it.
We retrofit my wheelchair to look like a soapbox derby car.
Is that
Uh-huh.
cheating?
And then
Yes.
I win the race because I'm the only one that doesn't tip over and I can drive straight.
I love that. Can I pose an alternate scenario?
Yes.
Which is that we design a Red Bull soapbox derby racer to look like your wheelchair. You're embedded inside of it and we're all hanging on to it, but your wheels aren't actually touching the ground. It's some sort of makeshift thing. So we still crash anyway.
wow.
Wow.
Wait, but Zach, would this be like a Cool Running scenario where we get disqualified because of your wheelchair being real?
Did they get
They
disqualified in
didn't
Cool
get
Running?
They were all-
disqualified.
No.
They got disqualified because they crashed.
No, John Candy. I'm talking about
Oh,
John Candy was disqualified and he was banned
I
from the
understand.
sport because he weighted the sled.
Oh.
I
yeah.
don't know about that, but before we go down the hill, I will hold up a photograph of Buckingham Palace and say, I'm going to live here someday.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
I love it.
I watched Cool Runnings the other day.
The other day?
The other day.
Wait, wow. How many days ago, really?
I think it was maybe 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay, that's the other day.
Yeah, that stays.
All right.
And it is wonderful, but then it's like none of this except the
Yeah.
Jamaican bobsled team happened. John Candy, not real. Those people, not their characters. And it was always, we would always do the, when we were kids, we would do the speech in front of the mirror, you know, I see pride, I see power.
Yeah.
I see a badass mother who don't take no crap from nobody. And that never happened either. So-
Okay, but as we know, this show was spawned from a live show that I put on where we get cameos from famous people. And one of the cameos we got was from the actual bobsled guy from Cool Runnings.
It's all coming
Did I
together.
miss that episode? Was I not on that show?
Were you guys not on that show?
I don't know.
Elise was there.
Was that in New York?
I don't remember.
No, it wasn't in New York. It was one of the LA shows.
That's cool.
Either way, these are the amazing things that could happen if you do come to an Answer For It live show when we do that.
We
Is
gotta do
there
another one. Yeah, we
No.
got to do another one.
We got to do another one, but we don't
been
know
too
when
long.
at the
We
time
gotta-
of
yeah, we
recording.
gotta do
What
one
was
in
the
LA.
question?
On average,
Oh, wow. This is, boy, we really went off.
I mean, this is the point of the podcast.
22 times a day, huh?
What do Americans do on average 22 times a day?
I'm going to say eat.
Okay.
Snacking and all kind. We always have stuff that we're picking on and grazing.
22
I think
times a
eat
day.
22 times a
Because
day.
we're not buying large yet, where we just have our intravenous buckets.
Kill
that-
for some perfect macros injected right into my veins.
I thought that was going to be the Soylent stuff, and I don't think it is.
No.
I was like, I can't really survive on this.
No, the macros aren't great on Soylent some of
Would
the
it be
times.
yawning, which is a boring answer.
You got Elise.
That's
too
You got
empathetic.
21 left.
I'm too empathetic.
Is
when
that what it
comes-
is? They think that yawning is empathy?
Sociopaths don't yawn.
Uh,
You ever seen James yawn?
No, I've never
when
seen
another
James
person
yawn.
yawns? Yawn right now. See if he does it.
it wasn't a real yawn. It didn't come from
I
my
can't.
lungs.
I had a
Maybe
real
I'll-
yawn as soon as you yawned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But
Try and tickle me.
Okay.
I won't react. Come on.
No,
Everyone try. Everyone come over here and try and tickle me.
only when you
Get
don't want
underneath
it.
the shirt.
Only when you don't want it.
Anywhere. I
No.
won't
All right,
react.
I'll tickle him.
Come on. Tickle
Someone
me.
needs to commentate my.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Is it this?
Elise
This isn't the test. The test is whether or not I can tickle myself. Isn't that
No one
the
can tickle
schizophrenic-
themselves.
Wait, right.
Wait, you shouldn't be able to tickle yourself.
But that's like one of the sociopathic tests is that if you can tickle yourself.
He didn't even notice you were near him.
At least whenever you're ready.
All right. At least did just try
I've
to go
never even
tickle
heard of
James.
any
I'm
of
gonna
it.
say
This is our most wackadoo episode so far.
People
I
are
think.
gonna love it.
Which ones?
It's the two people.
The Ben Franklins of the podcast. Anyway, 22 times. I'm going to say Elise, if we're talking about Elise.
No, we're talking about
Oh,
the
okay.
average American.
The average American.
Well, what would you think I do? Bitch.
That's not what I was going to
She's
say.
always complaining 22 times a day.
Cough. You do have a little dry cough,
Because I
like
have
tiny
bad
tin.
It's not
allergies.
Elise, though. We're not talking about Elise.
Well, she's the average American. When I think of the average American, and I salute,
Mhm.
I think of Elise.
American, fight for the right. How's the song go?
That's
What?
it.
Are
Check
you doing
Instagram.
Hulk Hogan's?
Yeah.
There's a real American.
Fight for
Fight for the rights of every man.
Not women.
He's yawning.
Check Instagram. 22 times a day. That's going to be my real answer.
check Instagram.
Check Instagram.
Oh,
Zachary?
wow. I think AJ could be right with the checking not just Instagram but social media.
Right. Yeah.
There's the obvious answer. There's like the farting, but
Mm.
I think that's the underestimate.
Depends on the American.
I was gonna go with say I love you.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow. I mean,
wow. It's getting late, Zach. I haven't heard it from you once.
Yeah.
I love you, James.
Oh, thank you, Zach.
All
I
right,
love you too.
I'll take that. I got some splash damage from that. I took a little bit of, yeah.
I mean, you might be falling in love with me right now because you just did me a favor.
Did you a
That's
favor.
fair.
That's
But I have
exactly.
to do something nice for you if I want
you.
to really feel
yeah.
the love between us.
Perfectly logical.
James snuffle in this episode
Oh,
because
my goodness.
while it is not eating, it is opening the refrigerator,
Oh.
which I can totally relate to because I can't tell you how many times I open the refrigerator, don't find what I magically hoped would be in there, and then close it and move on my way.
What counted this? Was it some sort of weird smart fridge that like averaged it out?
Probably at this point, yeah.
22 times a day.
I hope that some of this comes from the fact that we were trained, indoctrinated even, to close the fridge. Don't let the cold out. It's a waste of energy. I feel like that was
Yeah.
a big thing when we were growing up, was don't let the cold out of the fridge. And so every single time, even if I'm just going from the sink to the fridge, which is only a few feet, if I need to get a couple things out, I will close the door, open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door, open
Not
the door.
Zach.
That
Not
makes
Zach.
sense.
Not me. I'll just leave the door wide open.
Well,
Keeps
you-
your apartment
It's hot
cool.
in here.
I know you
Yeah.
said on record, there's video evidence of you saying that you leave the door open just to cool off.
Yeah,
I don't need to call you up,
I
but
get that airflow.
Yeah. It's then you leave the oven on in the winter and lay in front of it.
Yum.
Yeah.
It's also how he talks to Zool.
Yeah, perfect. The fridge thing is not what I expected. I thought you were going to say fart or poop or, I mean,
Oh.
pooping. If you're pooping 22 times a day, you're
That's the
about to get a
problem.
colonoscopy.
you
or
might
something.
have
Yeah.
a livestock bacteria.
You might have a
Yeah.
life. I still think farting. I'm aware of most of my farts during the day.
Me too. I get a text
Are
every
you
time.
guys just
yeah. I
Are you
get a
guys
little
just
update.
farting
Little
and you go,
notification?
ooh, a couple came out there? Because I feel like sometimes I'll be like, oh gosh, I got to fart. And then I'll fart, but I'm never just like,
You
like
just-
popping
you just
them out
putting
during the day.
Must
Yeah.
be nice.
Is that something that happens to specifically Zach and Elise?
I think most Americans are surprised by their farts. They go, "What was that?" Like a dog, and they look at it.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's your average American is frightened by
Remy,
it. Jumps up.
Remy runs away when he farts.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
because it stinks.
I do love that dogs haven't figured it out. Like no matter how old a dog gets, they're always like, "The hell was that?"
Also, they don't have butt cheeks, so it's just like.
Not,
Well, this is very strange. Olive farted the other day, and it sounded
Like a fart
like
fart?
like a butt flap fart.
Remy farted yesterday and it sounded like a human fart, and he ran away after
I
it
don't-
happened.
But how? Unless they're holding their butts, because there's no cheeks for it to
He was-
clap
I
against.
don't understand
It needs to
it.
clap. That's how the sound, because you're holding it in.
I'm just saying it happened.
The cheek creates the waves.
Maybe there's like a collapse, right? Like, because they have meat back there. It just doesn't
it just
naturally
needs that
form
next
a
that
cheek.
reservoir.
Look,
So they
don't
need to
cry
be-
because it's over. smile because
It's happening.
Olive's lying on AJ's leather
Yeah, I was
jacket
just
on
thinking-
the ground right now. So if she did fart between the leather material
We'd hear
and
it.
the air, we would hear it.
My expensive Steel and Jones replica Temple of Doom jacket
And, well, it's
is
gonna
being
be
full
well
of farts.
worn.
Yeah.
it's time for the Mike Myers question of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Who has actor Mike Myers said is his most favorite character to play in the Austin Power movies? And who has he said is his least favorite character to portray?
It's going to be surprising.
I'm
Taking this-
gonna say least favorite.
It hurts.
Least favorite fat bastard, probably because it takes
Oh.
forever to get in the prosthetic, and it's kind of a one-note character. You know, he already did it as his dad, and so I married an axe murderer. So I would say it's probably for him not worth it to get in all that trash.
He was not happy even just being the cat in the hat, apparently. He was hot. Can you imagine wearing
Yeah, it
that
probably
fat
sucks.
suit?
Yeah,
And he's Canadian, so he's not used to
Not used to heat.
warm.
Yeah. I'm going to say his favorite to play is probably Goldmember because it's the one I'd least suspect. It's the one that I'd be like, oh. But are there characters in that movie that are like side?
Goldmember.
I feel like I remember listening to the commentary on Goldmember and him saying something to that effect. Like
Oh.
people were, grossed out by Goldmember, but it was just
Yeah.
so much fun to play.
It's got to be. I agree. It's got to be Goldmember.
Yeah.
He probably loved Goldmember.
I love Goldmember.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
It was a fun, different voice than he got to do, right?
He also had the weird like legs up in the air all the time and doing
Yeah.
like splits.
He was
and,
fast. He was quick
yeah.
and wily.
And he never went hungry because he's always eating his skin flakes.
Well, sometimes they go in the skin box, though.
Yes, sure. I didn't. So last year on Thanksgiving, we watched Goldmember and I was like resistant because I'm a diehard for the first movie.
And I was proponent because I've loved Goldmember since day one.
Which is so funny because when I saw it in theaters, I was like, this is the worst
No.
Austin Powers.
I was dying. My friend Catherine and I were losing it the
Well,
whole
but
time.
There was that scene with the mini me where he like gives birth to him behind the screen. I like couldn't catch my breath. I was crying so hard at that.
That whole sequence is
It's brilliant.
maybe one of the funniest things in a movie
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
I don't think that Goldmember is good.
Yeah.
But I do think it is the second best Austin Powers because almost entirely because of that scene. Because
it's the birth-
the first one is the best. 'Cause
Right.
we watched it again recently. It is a movie
It's great.
that has jokes in it.
Yep.
It's great and it's satisfying. The second one is more jokes and less of a sensible movie. The third one is a nonsense. It doesn't even make sense why Michael Caine, like what time is he from? None of it adds
It
up.
doesn't
at
make any
all.
sense.
It's just sequences, but that a couple of those sequences are
Yeah.
funnier than anything. And
The Michael
Mini
Caine
Meeps.
Dutch joke, I think, is in Goldmember, right? There
Yeah.
are two people I hate: people who are intolerant of other cultures and the,
The
Dutch.
yeah,
That's so
And he
good.
delivers it with such fervor and intensity, and it's great.
As far as just like laugh out loud, yeah, the third one, it's like two
the mini
sequences.
me with the bottle just go.
Yeah, just spitting out the pee
Wow.
and I believe we had to pause it because I couldn't
Yeah.
handle how hard
And
I
then
was
we
laughing.
rewound it and
we
watched
rewound
it
it for
again.
Erica. Yeah, and she was not as tickled as I
So
was. But
yeah,
So you're correct in that
oh,
Fat Bastard, yes, his
Mhm.
least favorite character to play because of the prosthetics putting in. And I also think I'm sure he probably looks at Fat Bastard now and thinks there's a lot of humor in there that's probably not.
probably.
do you think he knows?
Shrek is the refined fat
Yeah.
bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the distillation of all of that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this is updated in some way,
Oh,
but apparently his favorite to play was always Dr. Evil.
Oh, okay.
I just assumed
But-
it was something weird.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Evil makes sense. Austin makes sense. If it was Goldmember, did he play any other like ancillary characters in that where he just shows up as like one of the henchmen?
I mean, let's do it right now. He
Oh,
played
boy.
Dr. Evil. He played Austin. He played Goldmember. He played Fat Bastard. And that's it, right?
I think that's
I
it.
think
He
that's
just
it.
played them.
Not enough. He should have played more. What was his favorite in the Pentaveret
That's
to play?
the question.
Yeah.
That's
Probably
the
Chef
real
Gordon.
question. Yeah, probably Chef Gordon.
I only watched one episode.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
you got to
come
get
on.
back to it.
I know.
You got to get back
I
to
got
it.
it. Yeah, we should do a group
fun.
watching.
I like that it exists.
It's just so funny. We've talked about it before, but the
few times.
Pentaveret is as though Mike Myers was frozen and then thawed out. And then they said, now just make a comedy.
I don't know if you've said that on this podcast multiple times or just to me multiple times, but it's
the only way
it
to
is
describe
very
it.
accurate because it does feel like, oh, he's been sitting on all these jokes.
Yeah.
Didn't have any contact with the outside world and then made that.
Now he can make the jokes.
It's like a weird combination of how I feel about like The Love Guru mixed with like I Married an Axe Murderer, where you're like, oh, there's some real weird stuff.
Should we revisit The Love Guru?
No, I tried.
I passed on it
not
when it
okay.
first came out. I was like, this looks terrible. And then I was like, maybe I should, I don't know why, but it's on, and I put it on and I could not get through it. It's just not good.
Tolerable.
Yeah.
It also, especially our modern sensibilities, it is far
even beyond the main problem with that movie. It's not even funny.
It's just it's a rough watch. Anyway,
no Cat in the Hat.
Cows produce 3% less milk when listening to what kind of music?
I mean, I think about for me. It's country music. That
you produce less milk?
Yeah, I produce less music when
I've noticed that. I thought it was weird. Sometimes you would lactate less.
And I want to specify to everyone watching or listening at home, modern country. Okay. The popified, false modern country, not the rebel country that I used to. Okay.
So you're getting less notifications on your phone of James's lactation.
When I was like, he must be listening to country music. Am I blowing up over here?
My blood went up.
Yeah. Well, only 2.5 gallons today.
I'm going to go with Aphex Twin.
Just the Aphex Twin.
Just them?
It's just not, they can't relax, you know.
What songs would I know from them?
The only one you would probably know.
In The Matrix?
He did do some piano pieces. And there's a famous one that's been sampled a lot called April 14th. And you might know that one.
I'm sure if I heard it, yeah.
But I think something loud and obnoxious because you need to. If they're nervous, they're not going to be being milked
like Skrillex,
right? Yeah,
maybe that heightens like maybe that creates the opposite. They're like, I gotta produce more milk. Something's going on. Rob Zombie's playing. I gotta make more milk. I'm getting all heightened up here. Maybe something that relaxes them too much.
I bet like an R&B ballad, you have that going. I bet the milk is flowing.
Okay. I thought you were saying they get too relaxed.
Yeah.
And they just, wow.
They put some Marvin Gaye on?
Oh, just like music.
Just milk it on.
I'm trying to think of music that would make me, just like film scores. Would film scores cause them?
Hans Zimmer?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
This is improving or making it worse?
Would be making it worse because they can't catch a vibe. Like they can't get the right
film
flow.
Score. Couldn't you? I feel like that'd be perfect because those.
Well, it depends on the film score. Are we listening to The Dark Knight, or are we listening to the entirety of like Hook? Because a film score, you start. As someone who listens to film scores constantly, you get a soft piece by John Williams. Like, oh, what a lovely thing to to relax
an action
to.
Scene, then
and it's like you're like,
yeah.
Just like, okay, this is, I know Harry Potter, we don't talk about Harry Potter, but the third film has some of the nicest themes that John Williams has ever written. And then there's the Night Bus theme, which is just screaming, horrible, screechy. It's the worst thing John Williams has ever written.
It's his favorite. I've heard him in interviews say that the Night Bus is his favorite song he's ever done.
It is
he loves
horrendous to listen to.
Can we talk about Harry Potter scores for just a little bit longer?
Sure, please.
Because there's a scene, I believe it's in Half-Blood Prince, where this isn't John Williams anymore. I think it's like Patrick Doyle or something.
Yes. But, I think it's one of them.
It's the worst piece of music. They're doing the they're at the professor's house doing that, and Hermione isn't really supposed to be there. She just goes because she's a friend of Harry, and it's just like
Slughorn.
Yeah, such a stupid piece of music that the only thing that I can imagine is originally they weren't going to have music to play like super awkward, and then they're like, okay, it needs something, and he had to write it in like 30 minutes. And I hate it.
How does the music go? I don't know if I remember this.
Well, now we need to watch it.
Oh,
We'll come
okay.
back to recording, and you can tell me.
You just hum it when you remember what it is. You just start
Let me
humming,
see
and
if I
we'll.
can pull it up.
It's just going to be the sound of the violins or whatever.
Oh yeah, what you were listening to before we started recording.
More Harry Potter scores, settling scores when he punches Ron in the face.
Finally, Ron got his.
Is getting lippy.
Does Harry
Yeah.
punch
He
Ron in
settles
the
that
face?
score.
He was like, Hermione was mine.
Yeah, you took
Oh.
it from me.
That
Anyway.
was my girl.
I
Ron.
blocked that out. They were only ever friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a weird timeline that we're all like that this is where we're at with Harry Potter. That we're like, yeah, we don't. This got weird. This got weird,
Yeah.
and this doesn't align with the people we
No.
love, and we're gonna just put this one to
Yeah.
bed.
Yep.
It is. I will say, as a fan of the production design and music, there's certain pieces of it that my brain wants to. Like John Williams doesn't know. Like John Williams made these beautiful scores, and it's like I don't know.
John
but-
Williams is incredible.
I'm going to say Rat Taxi. The album Rat Taxi that I've
Okay.
been listening to recently.
Bye.
Louis Zong, I believe is the name.
You guys, you got it in the first try. It was country.
I got it in the first
That's what I'm
try.
saying. You got it in the first try. Country. Yeah.
The likelihood of a cow listening to country music in the wilds is higher than
Well,
most other
yeah,
I
music.
feel
They-
like
it-
on a farm, though. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you would. Yeah.
It reminds them of their captors.
Well, there's
Yeah.
we don't have wild cows anymore, do we?
Maybe not in.
The
I don't know.
U.S.
I don't know.
That is one of those things that are sad because you're like, oh, there's a lot like if farming, the animal husbandry side of that didn't exist, like no more cows. There'd be like 2 cows in a zoo somewhere.
Look at that, Paula.
Yeah.
Play some country music. Stop that milk production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. So maybe that's what needs to happen in America is we need to change the type of music cows are listening to.
Have you heard
America
modern
first.
country? Have you heard it though? Those cows know what they're doing. They're like, this sucks.
Well, but indie like
Anna
There's
Jones.
country
for
is
sure.
great.
Some
you know?
people like in the actual Nashville scene are making great country music, but I don't think it's the stuff that is being mainstreamified.
It's not being broadcast to the cows.
Certainly not reaching the
How do they
cows.
feel about? Okay, I can't remember his name again. Garth Brooks' Dark Side. Maybe have we tried
Chris
that?
Gaines.
Chris Gaines.
His alter ego.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
we
should-
got to specifically
Well,
test
have they
that.
tried any other types of music? I'm wondering if they ran the gamut and they were like, okay, jazz. Let's
They must
see.
have, right? I can imagine
Yeah.
whoever did this study is a scientist.
They're wasting their time. Why are they doing this?
Thank you so much
Hey.
for listening to Answer For It and subscribing and sharing it with your friends.
We
Next
don't
week,
know if they've done that.
Yeah.
If you have,
if you have.
it's
Thank you.
they know they don't get any of the thanks unless they've done those things.
Next week, we have an announcement that's coming. So I hope you'll tune in to that episode and see what it is.
What
I
is
will tune in.
it? Can you tell me?
You've piqued my interest.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the show.
Ooh,
Okay.
next week.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, January 13th, we'll have an announcement.
Mm-hmm. One of us is getting a mole removed. And we're going to auction it off.
In the meantime, we've really appreciated everyone who's been going to the YouTube channel and to the Instagram because we've been posting more clips and shorts and stuff like that from these episodes.
Yeah.
So you've been helping us grow there, which helps us a lot
Answer
too.
For It show.
Answer For It show.
And our we didn't talk about any New Year's resolutions or anything like that.
We don't
Ooh,
have
we
any.
can do that now. Zach, you got one?
I just think that we should have Answer For It specific ones.
Oh,
10 million subscribers by the end of the year.
Easy. Okay.
I think,
Soapbox
no,
Derby.
you know what I think
Number
would be?
one podcast in the world.
Yeah.
I think 20,000 subscribers on YouTube would be a realistic goal.
Okay.
And be realistic, but who wants to be realistic? We didn't get into podcasting so that we couldn't take the big chances in life.
That's true.
I guess you were going to spend $100 million on a pug.
yeah.
6 months.
Yeah. So
Worth it.
if you're a listener and you got like maybe like a million friends,
Uh-huh.
and you tell a million people, and then they tell a million people, we'll get this done by February.
I want
Okay.
to be the biggest podcast on MySpace.
Okay.
I want
think
us to
that's-
pick a small place
Okay.
that doesn't have a large audience and become the biggest thing there.
Like Winamp.
Like
you can
Winamp.
still listen to podcasts on Winamp because I get the
we
numbers.
get listens. We see them.
We saw one on
We
Winamp.
see you.
We see you in it.
If you are listening to it exclusively on Winamp, please leave a comment. Please say, we want to know who you are, what your system is, how that works. Like, I want to know what
The
skin do you
RSS
have?
feed probably
Like-
direct to Winamp.
But do they have a cool skin, like a Christina Aguilera skin on their Winamp?
It's alien. It looks like the inside of an alien
Hell yeah.
spaceship. So.
That's cool as hell, bro.
What's your New Year's resolution for Answer For It?
I would like to talk over all of you more.
All right. Well,
That's it.
small goals.
I'd
yeah.
like to get some more Mike Myers questions in the show.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, is there someone else we can fixate on?
I want to get Mike Myers on the show.
Oh,
Mike Myers
James.
on the
Oh,
show. Mike
please.
Myers
Could you
on the
imagine?
show.
Mike
Mike
Mike Myers
Yes.
on the show. in
coming to Zach's apartment.
Oh my god.
He'd be so
Oh my
confused.
God.
Me constantly raising his microphone because the
Yeah.
tripods we have don't hold
And
him
we
up
have to
enough.
buzz him in.
What would be the first thing he would say?
Hello.
Answer For It is an Airwave Media podcast.